Hey Vault Dwellers, welcome to episode 9. You've made it this far, congratulations, yay! We are currently doing the Overseen primary quest for the Overseer. And it's going to take us out to Vault-Tec University, where supposedly there's a secret room inside of Vault-Tec that the Overseer and I are trying to find. I'm quite surprised I haven't run into anybody yet. Or anything, rather. Inside Vault-Tec University, you will find lots and lots of robots. Get rid of that miscellaneous quest for Davenport. It's a daily somewhere. Got so many of them. There it is. Alright.
Unidentified intruder detected.
I'm gonna smash
Beginning
something.
search. Hold it
Boom!
right.
Take dead.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated. Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours. The
Professor
Overseer
Bond.
mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Vault-Tec University credentials.
I guess we're trying to convince him that we should be able to get into whatever secret room that he's not supposed to tell us about.
Protocols on this matter are clearly established and will be strictly enforced. They will not be circumvented. Those are not considered valid.
Whoa. Why don't I step in for a bit? Look, Professor Bot. We might be the only living human beings connected to this university anymore. Shouldn't protocol side with us?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your Overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me.
Why don't we just kill the bot and go find it?
There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your Overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr.
Oh, this is killing me.
janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task.
I think I found a voice that is a little bit more annoying than the Mr. Handy voice.
Agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Well, there ain't nothing I can't do.
Approach and identify
Except go the correct
yourself.
direction.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Is she coming?
Yeah, kitty. Thought as much. Nothing there after all.
Scanning for hostiles. Area. Engagement with multiple hostiles in progress. Please stand clear of the combat area.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. I don't quite know how to respond to that. Getting back to it, there was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads.
Well, I have too. Here I stand.
That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye.
What do you think?
No. There's no evidence, no weapon, not
Oh,
one
look, there's the overseer.
speck of blood.
Kind of creepy standing
I'm
there
at
in
a
the
loss,
dark.
overseer. Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
This is going too slow.
I'll be here if you need me, overseer.
Thanks, I'll let you know if I die of boredom. Are you coming, overseer? What if there's a whole room of overseers? And someone walks into that room and says, "Hey, overseer." Would they all answer? Who's in here? Oh, look, a robot. Dr. Loris.
Ah, Overseer. I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly.
Absolutely. Because I will
I'm
smash
afraid I
you.
can't really comply with that request, Overseer. The reactor is under quarantine. The radiation could kill you.
I'm gonna use my +4 charisma.
Very well. As long as you take all the necessary precautions. Here.
And if I've got a +4 charisma, it's only +4. I never invest into it, or not any more than what I have. I could go talk to that thing. Or I can go up this way. And I can go up this way. I'm getting less than a rad.
This is Estella.
Estella.
Dr. Loris' assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Thank you for sacrificing your components. Whoop, wrong way. My gosh.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Did you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it. Let's take a listen then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news, Overseer.
It's huge.
We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good.
Yay! Note the enthusiasm.
At once, Overseer! Everyone gather in the common area.
Look at all those bodies
We have
on
an
the floor.
important announcement from the
They're
Overseer.
all kind of piled up at that door. Gosh, I'm so cynical.
All clear.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone
Where's she
learns
going?
we have to work together.
Maintenance. Alright, so what do I got to do now?
Identify yourself. Please step into it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations.
Oh, let's get it
of
done
you.
over with. I hate this bot.
Yes, I suppose we had a deal. You are officially a graduate of Vault-Tec University. entitled to access to all areas. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what you
Hostile target.
Alright, I'm outta here.
identified. Area secure.
We go run down these corridors. Get away from the Overseer. Went right on through. Oh yeah, that looks like a death trap.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
I wonder if that's the Overseer. I'm just gonna go through this door. I probably won't be able to get back in here to explore it, but if I have to listen to that bot again, I think I'm rather just go to bed. Alright, here's a projector. Chances are nothing's going to kill me here. I'll just kick off this projector.
Welcome, esteemed
Dun, dun, dun,
members of
dun.
Congress and our armed services into a very special Vault-Tec presentation.
All I need now is some popcorn.
Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard.
Vault 79.
Vault 79 will be the new home for all of
We've all
America's
seen that
gold
before.
reserves. Fort Knox will
Oh,
secretly
somebody's
be
behind me.
retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco.
Thanks,
All
Robco.
of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion power generators, and automated manufacturing facilities.
That's me,
Vault 79,
leaning up against some
a
gold.
golden future for the America we all know.
That's just the way I roll.
Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is gonna be a challenge. Let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals?
Swim in it?
Just listen as closely as you can. What has gold always been used for in human history?
Teeth?
Money.
Oh.
We could create our own currency. One with a legitimate authority backed by a real resource. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
Alright, well, who do I talk to first? I think I'll go see Paige first. I'm so happy to be outside and the sun is beaming down upon me. All this vitamin D is going to cause me to explode. What's up, man?
Oh no. Oh.
Hey, Saul.
Oh, no.
Oh, missed my jump.
I have ruined it.
Paige's office.
Is ruined.
You keep coming around. At this rate, we'll have to get you to build a house for yourself. Oh, wait. You dwellers have that whole camp thing going on. What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh? Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it?
That treasure.
So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point.
I love how easy it is. We can just walk in and convince somebody to do something that they've never done before. Oh, laser tripwires,
That's
impenetrable
mining
vault.
conglomerate, right?
Not a problem.
Yeah, that might just work. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business.
And that was the end of the Overseer Overseen. Episode 9. Hey, if you have a moment, look down below. In the bottom right corner, you'll see my icon for subscription. If you don't mind, hit that button for us. It sure does help the channel out and help us grow. Come back and see us with episode 10, Trade Secrets. And just as a extra, I'm going to run up here and see Meg at the crater. I wonder if it would have ended the quest if I'd gone and seen Meg first. And then go down and have to see Paige. The results would have been the same, I'm sure, but it made
Your overseer
Meg's
came through on the wire
quest
distribution.
miscellaneous.
Guess we'll hold off on raiding that old nuka plant. Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are.
Yep.
What tells me you're not here just to waste my time.
Nope.
You want something. It must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
Bethesda runs the place. I just basically run around.
Well, if that don't pique my interest, please go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it around here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe. What you got to convince me? Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6.
7-6.
Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here.
Board.
Fire in.
Okay.
Complaints on that nuka?
Here.
I'm sending them your way.
Isn't it great how it perfectly went right into that frame? I mean, perfectly.
All right.
It was
Seems
like
pretty legit.
it was meant to be or something.
I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location.
I've got
We
tons
all
of
get
gold
inside,
scrap
clean
right
out the
now.
goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
It's not nearly as valuable as crystal. Or some of the other elements that are out there.
Showing your cards early, 7-6. Look, I may be a nasty cutthroat survivor, but I stick by my word. I won't yank your chain. Not like that bitch Rose. I don't know, 50% of whatever we take in? Now remember who's gonna do all the heavy lifting in there. If the treasure's half as good as you say, it should be more than enough to set you up for life. And if you impress me enough, maybe you get to roll with us. That is, Long as you're cool with people calling you a raider. Yeah? Well, I'd like my mama back from the dead in a world that ain't burned up like a post-nuclear turkey dinner. We don't always
Turkey
get what we want. Look, I know it ain't what you want to hear, but maybe you get a little bonus if you prove you're worth it, alright? So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lip, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this Earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition.
What's she looking
But I
at?
trust him more
She
than
doesn't look
just
like she's
about
looking at
anything.
me.
Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig? Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Let's try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
And that's it.
You come to me
Starting the
all
quest,
in a
cheating
hurry.
death.
Now you're taking your sweet ass time
We'll see
hanging
you
around
soon.
here. I don't get you, 7-6.